welcome back to my channel. It is a lovely warm day today, so I'm outside in the garden. I'm hopefully going to get some macro photography of some flowers. We did have some flowers blooming back in March and April time. Unfortunately, a lot of those have died now, as they do earlier on in the year, but now we've got some really beautiful ones sprouting again. So I wanted to sort of look around the garden, see what I could find, and then show it off, identify it, and take some photos of it. One of my main goals for today is actually to photograph some bees. This is something that I've tried before. I will show some images here which were kind of failures. Those photos weren't great because you couldn't really see the bee's head. It was only their bums sticking out of the flowers. But it seems like there's a lot of them out today. I've got some flowers behind the camera actually, which are really pretty. They're starting to bloom and lots of bees seem to be taking interest in those today. Our garden's a bit chaotic because we've got all kinds of weeds and plants just growing everywhere. It's kind of out of control, but I do think that makes it kind of pretty. So I'm going to take you around the garden first, show you off some of the plants. I do use an identification app, which I will talk about shortly, and let's go and see what we have. So I'm starting down the bottom end of the garden. I'm focusing on this cluster of plants at the moment. We've got a couple different ones. We've got some brambles, some nettles. We do have some Kenilworth ivy growing up the wall as well as common ivy. And also this plant, which I just used the app to identify, is common ash. The app I use to identify plants is called Picture This. It has other apps called Picture Animals and Picture Insects, and I think there's one more, but I can't remember the name. It's really accurate, but if you are going to use it, I would advise that you Google to make sure it is accurate. Today I'm using my camera as normal. I have a 55D Canon EOS and also a 17 to 85mm lens. I also have two extension tubes on me today. I'm going to be switching between a 13mm and a 21 or both. Okay, this filming angle's a little bit weird, but I've just walked a little bit further up the garden after I've just finished with those plants, and I've come across a shield bug. I'm not sure what, I might be completely wrong with the identification there. I will run it through the app shortly, but I really want to try and get a picture. It's facing away from me, so I'm going to have to be careful, but I'll try my best to videotape me photographing it, and I really want some photographs of this. I did some research, and he is most likely a green shield bug, or Palomena prasina. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. They are common in Europe. There he is. Hi. Hi. Oh my goodness, he's so cute. Oh, he flew. Okay, but that was so cool. I've never had a shield bug on my finger like that before. I know it's like the stupidest thing for me to overreact about, but he's so cute. So that was really exciting. I don't really shoot insects because I don't get the chance. I'm so slow when it comes to macro photography. I can't really keep up with the animal. Same with wildlife stuff, so I tend to go for the plants more. But it's so nice to be able to do it because, oh, bugs are so interesting. They're so small, but when you have that ability to do macro, you can see just how much they have on them, on their bodies, and how their own sort of lives work, how they survive, how they eat, different things like that. And I really love to look at that and analyse that. That's one of the things that I'm really looking forward to in uni. On Marine and Natural History Photography course, we have access to microscopes, really good macro lenses, things like that, and we can put different things under there. When I went to an open day, they had some lake water under a microscope, as well as a cactus and a butterfly wing. It looked so cool. I would recommend this to anyone. Google a butterfly wing under a microscope. They look so interesting. We've got some bees flying around at the moment. I might try and get some photos of them. Bees are a lot more unpredictable than shield bugs because obviously they can fly. Shield bugs can as well, but they're a lot slower. They tend to be more comfortable landing on a leaf and just sitting there for hours. Bees are constantly moving around, collecting pollen from the flowers. But the good thing is at this time of year is that the flowers are only just starting to blooming. There's not many of them, which means there's more chance for me to be able to find them by just sitting at one plant. I'm sorry for the weird angle again, but this here is some common comfrey. It seems to be the most populated area today for the bees and the bugs. So I'm going to try and photograph flowers or the bees around the flowers. The last thing I want to do for today, it seems like the neighbours have filled up their bird feeder, so without looking like a weirdo and photographing their garden, I'm going to try and get some photos of the birds. You can probably hear them at the moment. There's loads in the trees and they're singing gloriously. There's lots of them. One on the fence at the moment. He looks like a right baby. My goodness. There's loads of them today, so I'll try and get some photos of them. Birds are something that I also find difficult, as well as bugs. Again, they're in flight, they're very fast, and I'm very slow. And for the next 10 minutes, I stood around looking stupid, waiting for birds which never came. I imagine my neighbours might have thought I looked like a real creep, and I wouldn't blame them if they did think that. I was kind of disappointed, but there's always next time to try again. I haven't got any shots of the birds whatsoever, but I think my next step to actually be able to photograph the birds is, instead of relying on the bird feeders in my neighbour's garden because I can't exactly see over the fence, I should probably fill up the one that we have. It's a very old one, we haven't filled it up since we've lived here, but I think now would be a good time to start, I guess. This has just been a video of me sort of in the garden, enjoying the sun and doing some macro, which is something I haven't done in about a month now. I have done macro, but not in the garden. And it was successful with bugs. I will include the finished results here. I feel quite confident about today's shots. I will try again in the future, as I said, but for now, that's it for me today. I'm going to go back inside, drink some water, and edit these photos. So thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you have any comments. If you have any tips that I could use on photographing outside in the garden, especially if it's regarding birds or insects, leave them down in the comments below, because I'm always open to suggestions and criticism. I really like to hear feedback on my work, whether it's positive or negative. I don't mind either, really. It helps me grow and it helps me do better. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. It took a while to make and my phone's about to die, but I'm committed to doing these videos. It's so fun. So I'm going to keep doing it, and I'm going to keep making them and photographing over the summer and beyond. Thank you for watching again, and I will see you next time.